So, hi everyone, my name is Sidaili and I am the owner of Verglossix. I'm 12 years old, I go to Hunter College High School, and I really hope you enjoy my brand presentation. So first off, who are we? Verglossix is a cosmetic-based company dedicated to high-quality self-care products just for you. So what do we sell? Lip glosses are the most popular products in circulation at the moment, but we also sell care packages that consist of lip gloss, various types of candy, scrunchies, mini soaps, and lip scrubs. Plans to expand our horizons are being worked on every day, and no matter what we sell, the end goal is to keep you satisfied with and happy with exquisite products at an affordable cost. So, what are some ways that we're different from other brands? First off, most modern-day small businesses are run by adults or teens on the older spectrum with a steady second income. However, Verglossix is run by a young entrepreneur who cares about your experience with us and transparency over anything else. We pride ourselves in selling beauty products that can be used by both children and adults of any gender. So our mission is to break gender barriers while saving those in need. So how are we doing this? First off, we're advertising to male, female, non-binary, gender fluid, and queer people. We're donating 10 to 15% of our monthly profits to different organizations based on benefiting minorities and those in need. Curating LGBTQIA+ flag-based lip glosses to show support to the queer community. And working with schools and other organizations to plan fundraisers where the proceeds go to nonprofit organizations. So why does Verglossix exist? So initially labeled as beautieswithin.co, Verglossix was a quarantine hobby that quickly turned into a marketing label. Since I was very young, I was always finding things to sell to my classmates and family, such as slime or rubber band bracelets, and I saw it as a way to get ice cream after school while also having fun selling various items made by me. And moreover, my early preteen self was always questioning my looks and found that it was affecting my self-esteem, especially around others. I would always struggle to find time for self-care, and I created this business idea to fuel the confidence of individuals that feel similarly. Recent events in society have sparked a fire in me to change the world in my own way, which is why I donate 10 to 15% of my revenue to nonprofit organizations to help end poverty, police brutality, hunger, injustice, and overall wrongdoing throughout the world. Most importantly, to have fun. I love what I do. It's something that I hope to do for as long as possible. I love meeting new people and just everything about what I do. What do we specialize in? First off, my customers' needs will always come first, whether it be a replacement or a simplistic question. Making sure that my clientele feels prioritized is extremely important to me, which is why I try my best to keep all my supporters updated as their order progresses. If you don't like what you receive, I can guarantee that we will come to a middle ground as to what the next steps will be. Our prices are reasonable and extremely affordable, and we always strive to have the lowest prices possible. And furthermore, the staff team is extremely small and really considerate versus overworked corporate members. So here's my faculty. First off is my graphic designer. So this is Nova. Nova is not here with us today. I worked on this on my own, but Nova has some other things that they had to take care of. But Nova is a great friend of mine that works with my logo and my stickers and have been especially great with coming up with those drafts for our revamp. So graphic designers create visual concepts that communicate ideas that inspire, inform, and captivate consumers. Nova helps me with the overall layout, production design, advertisement brochures, magazine reports, and this definition is from bls.gov. Next up is me. Hi, my name is Sidaili. I've been working on Verglossix for about 15 months now, and I oversee pretty much everything that goes on. Record keeping, product naming, customer service representative, you name it, I do it. I'm the CEO, and basically the chief executive officer is the highest ranking executive in a company whose primary responsibilities include making major corporate decisions, managing the overall operations and the resources of a company, according to Investopedia.com. So our cleaning procedure and what I like to call Operation Lip Gloss is extremely important to me. I make sure to keep everything as sanitary as possible so that I can get from point A to point B as cleanly and as safely as possible. I clean all of my products in hydrogen peroxide and alcohol with warm water for up to an hour, thoroughly dry it, and make sure everything is pre-mixed, sanitized, and filled as quickly and as easily as possible to get to you as fast and as cleanly as possible. So next up is our marketing strategy. So first up is TikTok. TikTok is a big platform for teenagers and young adults. So posting 3 to 5 times a week with good quality videos, adequate lighting, a solid background, and engaging with my audience is extremely important. If you leave a comment, I'm going to like it. I'm going to reply to you, ask you how you're doing, make sure that everything's all right with you. And then advertisements, buying ads that will come up on your For You page as you're scrolling past. Those are great for audience for capturing your audience. Next up is Instagram. Instagram would be more for promotions and modeling to reach out to audiences and the sponsors and putting up model photos, swatching, etc. YouTube would be more for how-tos, tips for other small businesses, and collaboration with other YouTubers. So fundraising. When I first started Verglossix, I was using my own money to buy everything. But recently, I put out a GoFundMe, PayPal donations, family and friend investors, and school fundraisers have been giving me more flexibility in what it is that I'm able to do. And material sourcing comes from Amazon, Etsy, and my local supermarket. My local supermarket is mostly just for the candy that goes in the care packages. And if we're looking for the first month of budgeting, most of my money will be going towards pre-sales. So if you look at my budgeting plan here, 6 pounds of Versagel base is approximately $60. Flavoring bottles and flavoring agents can be anywhere from $13 to $20. Cosmetic safe mica colorants are up to $10. And our oils can range anywhere from $35 to $50. And fees are about 10% of the initial sale plus the amount that it costs to transfer the money from my PayPal to my bank account. So if the total revenue for my beginning month, meaning this is when I'm buying everything, was about $160, approximately 75% would go towards pre-sales, while approximately 11% would go towards fees. So my main competitor is somebody on TikTok called MoniXQXE. Monique is by far one of the most successful teen business owners in my market, and I aspire to reach the level of success that she has. She's my idol when it comes to business owning. I work every day to ensure that I can one day be on her playing level. Her engagement with her audience, her new products, social media activity, and teenage audience are big factors in her success. However, here's the catch. Why should you support me over someone like her? First off is my pricing. My single glosses are strictly $3 each versus $8+ for something from her site. My bundle packages are $10 each, while hers range from $15 to nearly $100. Shipping. My shipping ranges from $3 for the very small amounts to $15 for excessively large items. I'm talking if you buy something really, really large, that's when it would be like $15 for shipping. While her shipping can be anywhere from $10 to $30, and I can ensure that your package will be shipped out the week that you order it, and this can take much longer for larger brands. My options are also much more customizable. I'm always open to suggestions with lightning fast responses, and I can custom make anything for you as long as you DM me and let me know in advance. However, we're so much more than just pricing and flexibility. The money that you spend goes towards so much. Black Lives Matter organizations, Hispanics Lives Matter organizations, Asian Lives Matter organizations, ending police brutality, LGBTQIA+ support, ending world hunger, saving war-ridden countries, minority support, and so much more. At Verglossix, we are dedicated to making sure that we have some sort of impact in the world. So it's more than just, you buy from me, I get a profit, you get a product. It goes beyond that. It goes, I get a profit, but I also get to help people in need and make sure that that money that I'm receiving takes a step further so that I can become something in society more than just, I'm Sidaili, but I'm Sidaili, and I also helped provide a meal for somebody in need today. These are all of my contacts. My Instagram and my TikTok are currently inactive. We plan to become more active towards the beginning of August. But these are all of my contacts. If you would like to reach me, you can find me on any of these platforms. And I really hope that you enjoyed my presentation.
Thank you. Excellent presentation again. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I love it. You are on fire. I love it. Young Sharks 2021. You're on fire. So, the judges, I know you have some good questions. Let's start.
I'll jump in if I see Shri taking notes. You want me to start and jump in? Okay. What like if you heard me in middle school, see, Diley, I did not sound the way you sounded. So amazing, amazing presentation.
Thank you so
And
much.
you're welcome. And beyond the product, which I'm gonna dive in, I want to say it's refreshing to know that you're already thinking on how this is going to impact the community and you have a strategy on how you're going to connect to the different organizations. So that's amazing. But I would love to understand your product even more. I am, first of all, I love the name Verglossix. I think it's catchy. I think that it's going to speak to your the youthfulness of it. Speak to me about the lip gloss and the creation of that.
So my lip glosses, I'm actually currently working on another batch. So I can actually go grab a lip gloss once I'm finished answering this question to show you guys. But my lip glosses are made with olive oil, coconut oil, vitamin E oil, and in my new batches, I plan to start incorporating grapeseed oil. I use non-toxic mica colorants to add coloring to my lip glosses, and I'm planning to come out with a more pigmented set that will look more of a tinted lip gloss versus something that goes on clear on the lips. And I use candy flavoring oil or just like flavoring oil. Doesn't have to necessarily be for candy. It just has to be lip safe and body safe in order to flavor my lip glosses and give them a scent so that when you receive them, you're like, ooh, cherry, nice. Put this on my lips. I feel great, you know? So I prepare all of this in sanitized bowls. My surface is always cleaned when I do this, and I make sure that everything is fully incorporated. And when I'm filling my tubes, I especially want to look out for air bubbles. Air bubbles are the devil. It prevents more product from entering the tube. So if there's like 300 air bubbles in a tube, that means that you're getting up to 3 milliliters less product than you would pay for when you're paying the $3 to get your 10 milliliters of lip gloss. So I make sure that all of this is fully incorporated, that my lip gloss is at the right consistency, which is runny enough to the point that it will run off of my spoon without chunking together, but it can't be too runny to the point where it's just a lip, because then it's not a lip gloss anymore, it's a lip oil. So you want to make sure that it is the perfect consistency so it gets into the tube, fills up nicely, and ships out to you the way that you.
Wow. Let me tell you something. First of all, I love the fact that you understand the science behind what you're doing. I think that is really important, and that might speak to even more differentiating you in the competitive space. But what's really selling it is you. Your vibrance in talking about this. Like, I want to just go and get a lip gloss right now. So my question to you is, and I see that you have some outlets. You're thinking about TikTok, and what are some of your marketing strategies outside of like the great pictures you have to kind of push this forward against your competitor?
So at the moment right now, I'm not actively working on social media. I'm taking a bit of a break because I have finals coming up and a lot of things are going on in my life. So my marketing strategy is to be relatable, really. It's not, I am a robot, this is my TikTok, I am a perfect person. Like, I'll come on camera like, I just woke up. I hope you guys can understand that, you know. I'm going to get myself ready to look nice for you. This is what I'm making. This is what I'm working on. And I've also been reaching out to my old school. So my old school was based, like, I know the owner on a personal level, and he created the school specifically for minority children, specifically in Queens, that can't really get the education that they would at another place. It's called Forte Preparatory Academy, and I'm currently working with them to start a fundraiser in which we will be doing a series of bake sales and car washes and things of the sort. So the school would also get some profits from that, but it would also be featuring Verglossix. This is what we're doing. This is our business plan. And towards the beginning of the entire fundraiser, I would be expressing that, like, this is what we are. This is what we're doing. You can find us here. And that's the way that I've been marketing so far, putting myself out there as a vulnerable person, as somebody who I personally am, and reaching out to people that I know that will be there to support me, and knowing that not everybody's going to be nice. So you just got to prepare yourself for that and just put yourself out there, really.
I love that. I know I have a zillion questions, but I'm going to give it to Shri right now.
Yeah.
Oh, no, thank you. Thank you. This is so inspirational. So Sidari and Noah, who's not here, congratulations to you both. It's, you know, I have to make two confessions over here. One is when I was your age, all I was thinking about is football and cricket and all those things. And I got to tell you, this is so refreshing to hear that you at your age are doing what you're doing over here. Two things come to mind. And the second confession I want to make is I have not used lip gloss, but after seeing what you just said, maybe I might go and order one now. So you're going to tell me how I can get one of your products over here. But having said that, there are two things that come to my mind over here in this presentation, which I was really drawn into, and maybe you can talk to me a little bit about both of them. One is it's the product that you have, and the way that you kind of connect with the target customers is through what you are defining as personalization. This is for a group of people who don't have the kind of products that they're looking for, and you kind of attracted that, and you get to that segment. So help me understand how you intend to maintain that personalization for them. I understand you mentioned that, provide me some feedback, I'll make it for you, and so on. That could be more of a one-on-one, but let's assume it can keep growing. How will you maintain that? That's something that I'm sure you thought of. Second, while I ask that question, I also want to tell you your passion and your cause is inspiring, and it's fantastic. Thank you for what you're doing, and we need many more people like you said. And like you said, there are, not everybody's nice, but people like you will make this world nice. So it's really nice
so
that we will get there. And that's the second question I had was, talk to me a little bit about why is what is that, Money XQE? Why is she able to sell at that high price? Are you missing something? Are you missing something that she knows and you don't? Is there something related to the quality of the materials? Is it related to the marketing that she's figured out? Have you done some study as to why? Because I'm sure she's looking at it to say, is it just marketing?
Okay, so in response to your first question about the individualized content that I'm creating, on my marketing platforms, there are hashtags that you can use. So if I use specific hashtags, it'll automatically go out to certain people that are interested in those hashtags. But overall, the social media platforms and the algorithm can kind of notice what it is that your video is about and what it's talking about. So let's say, for example, a big thing that I'm about is gender equality and making sure that everybody feels comfortable with their gender expression, and knowing that who cares if you're a guy, like buy a lip gloss. That's cool. That's amazing. That's great.
I will.
Makeup is not just for girls and not just for women. Like, you can be non-binary, you can be gender fluid and still wear makeup, and that's totally valid. And pushing myself out there as somebody who supports that, the algorithm automatically goes, oh, she supports that. Let's put that out to the people that are actively going towards that. And putting myself out there saying like, hey, so if you want to buy something customized, like DM me on Instagram, DM me on Depop, we can figure something out. I'll put up currently on my site, I have a custom put up for a buyer that I partnered with, who is buying $30 worth of my products to promote on their YouTube channel. And I have other partnerships that are lined up of people that I'm about to email, and people that are reaching out to me saying like, hey, let's do some sort of deal, reaching out to those people that I know that to the right audiences are key here, because you don't want to get up on a page of people that are like, men wearing lip gloss, because there are some people in the world that are just not with that yet. And as much as I try to, sometimes people don't really understand that. So making sure that you're putting yourselves out to the right audiences, reaching out to people that are going to put you out to the right audiences, that is key. As to your second question about if I'm missing something, personally, I feel that she can sell at such high prices because she already has, the people that are like, oh my gosh, she's relaunching, like, get on her site really quick. You got to buy everything before it sells out, So as she's able to build that clientele, people are more willing to pay $13 for a lip gloss because they know already that like she's big and she's great. MAC, for example, MAC is a big company. And I remember walking into the MAC store when I was 9 years old and first getting into makeup. And I'm like, $20 for a lipstick. And then I see people online buying like 6 lipsticks. And I'm just like, that's $20 for a lipstick. That's completely unreasonable. But there are people that are willing to buy that because of the amount of popularity that the brand has. So as my brand continues to gain popularity, and as I continue to buy more stock, which eventually will get more expensive, my prices might hit up dollars on a lip gloss or spending $10 on one lip gloss. That's something that I just don't want to do. As a kid, money is really important to me. Spending $2 on the soda, even for me, is like, my money. So I want to make sure that people aren't feeling like, when they're buying my products and they're like, wow, that's actually a really reasonable price. I would love to buy some of that stuff, you know?